this school year off right and strong, ready for success.
There are over 100 community partners here today providing resources to our families. Our students can pick up their school supplies, backpacks.
NBC4, we always say we are local for you, and we really mean it. I mean, most of our folks in our newsroom, on air and behind the scenes, are from Central Ohio. I mean, I'm a CCS kid. We know how important it is for kids to have that strong foundation to get their school year started.
We know kids need two things to be ready to learn. They have to be healthy and able to come to school with everything they need. So we're partnering closely with the district.
We wanted to bring them back with a lot of fun things to do from a sports perspective. So we've got our tree house out here. We got our Center Without Walls, as well as our soccer pit. So we're happy to bring the sports back to the resource fair.
Introducing them to our bucket truck, providing those rides to the children. And some of the children, what they even said is, of course, they have fun when they take that ride, but more importantly, that they want to become a line worker someday.
This is community. We are one community. We're all working together to make sure that our kids have the best year possible. It's always so exciting at the start of a school year.
It's just a great feeling. There's a buzz, there's an excitement. Everyone's psyched for school to start.
Being able to see the smiling faces, it just really brings a joy to my heart.
It's really important for kids to show up day one of school so that they are welcome, they get to meet their classmates, their teacher, and just really celebrate the fact that they're, back and that we're ready for a good school year.
Get into that back to school routine now.
School comes at you fast, and my recommendation to kids as they're getting back to school is really to take it easy, take it slow. It's nerve-wracking for everyone.
I think the most memorable interactions that I've had thus far are seeing our seniors come out to get their school supplies. Oftentimes we find out that seniors can have that senioritis, they can have that summer slip, but I've seen seniors from Briggs High School, from Walnut Ridge High School, here bright and early to get their school supplies. They're excited for their senior year, so let's cheer them on from the first day of school till they cross that graduation stage.
Hi, I'm Yolanda. I've been a bus driver with Columbus City Schools for 15 years. I love it. It's flexible. I was a single mom with 4 kids, and I needed the flexibility and the hours. So being able to work a split shift was awesome. Making sure that you make contact with each kid every day, it changes them, changes me. Columbus City Schools brought a lot to my life. I believe I'm a family. We're a family. I really enjoy what I do. And it's not just about the kids. You have teachers, you have employees, and they all contribute to what we do best here, and that's educate. Actually taught me how to drive, taught me directions, north side, east side, west side. I didn't know where I was going when I first started. Now I know everywhere, the whole Columbus. Tuition reimbursement, I was able to go to school. Come join us, apply now at ccsjobs.org.
Today we went to all of the feeder schools, so all of the elementary schools and 2 of the middle schools that feed into West, and we did a clap out with their kindergartners and 5th graders.
The walk was really fun. My favorite part was seeing all the little kids and seeing how happy they were and knowing that they're going to be here one day with us. Showing students that they can graduate one day as long as you stay on track with everything that you need to and you just stay focused on the stuff that you want, then you can really do it.
With such an exciting event today, it's so great to see our kids that we haven't seen since they were in elementary school. I was lucky enough to be their teacher for 2nd and 3rd grade, so it was really special to see this group come through.
Just great opportunity to celebrate, and it's important because it builds the connection. And I think that's something we really need on the West Side, is to build a connection between our elementary, middle school, and high school students.
We always talk to the kids about what happens after elementary school, but an event like today shows them where they can be in the next few years. I think it just shows them how all of their hard work can pay off as well in the future.
And welcome to this week's Highlights from Across the District. Monday, August 26th, was a milestone for our youngest learners as kindergartners across Columbus City Schools embarked on their first day of school. The excitement was evident as our eager scholars stepped into their classrooms for the first time, ready to begin their educational journey. With the support of our dedicated teachers and staff, our kindergartners are off to a great start, exploring new friendships, discovering the joy of learning, and laying the foundation for a bright future. Welcome to the CCS family, class of 2037. On Wednesday, August 28th, Columbus City Preparatory School for Boys held its annual tie-tying ceremony, a cherished tradition that marks the beginning of the school year. During this special event, students received their ties, which symbolize commitment, responsibility, and academic excellence. With guidance from teachers, staff, community partners, and mentors, our young scholars proudly tied their ties, embracing the values of leadership, determination, and brotherhood. The ceremony was a powerful reminder of the importance of setting goals and striving for success. We are excited to see these young leaders grow and achieve great things in the year ahead. Dominion Middle School, formerly known as North High School, celebrated a momentous milestone: 100 years of educational excellence. The Centennial Celebration, which took place on Saturday, August 31st, brought together students, alums, staff, families, and community members to honor the school's rich legacy, from its founding as a cornerstone of education to its current role as a vibrant middle school. The day was filled with heartfelt speeches, historical reflections, and engaging activities that showcased the school's impact on the community. As we celebrated a century of progress, we also reaffirmed our commitment to inspiring future generations to dream big and achieve more. Here's to the next 100 years of success and growth at Dominion Middle School. We're excited to welcome our pre-K scholars to CCS on Thursday, September 5th. As they take their first steps into the classroom, we know it will be the start of an incredible journey of learning and growth. What better way to start the new school year than with our pre-K kickoff? Join us at the Grange Audubon Center on Friday, September 6th from 5 to 7 p.m. to celebrate our pre-K families as they begin this exciting chapter. The first 100 pre-K families to arrive and register will receive a special Scholastic Ready for School kit designed especially for our young learners. The evening will be packed with hands-on activities, including pre-K readiness exercises, a nature scavenger hunt, an obstacle course, and more. Plus, there will be food, giveaways, and plenty of opportunities to connect with other families. We can't wait to see you there as we kick off this exciting school year. Save the date. Join us Saturday, September 14th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at East High School for our annual Transition Fair, an essential event for families with students on an IEP or 504 plan. This Transition Fair offers expert advice and resources to help families plan their child's future as they move from pre-K through high school and beyond. Attendees will hear from CCS departments and over 50 community partners about supporting their child's educational journey. Key topics include IEP planning, Medicaid services, and strategies for student success throughout the school year. In addition to valuable information, the Cleveland Cavaliers will offer free 30-minute basketball clinics and a touch-a-truck experience for all ages. Language support will be available. For more information and to pre-register, scan the QR code or click the link below. These have been your highlights from around the district for September 3rd. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good evening and welcome to the September 3rd, 2024 regular business meeting of the Columbus City Schools Board of Education. Please call the roll.
Ms. Adair.
Present.
Mr. Cole.
Present.
Ms. Ingalls.
Yeah, present.
Vice President Dr. Pierce.
Present.
Ms. Reyes.
Here.
President Vera.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you. Can you please join me in standing for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, colleagues, this evening we do have some guests here for public comment, in addition to a few items in terms of public hearing on reemployment of retired employees. We have consent agenda items 10.1 to 25.6, additional legislation 26.1 to 26.2, and we do not have an executive session scheduled. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Ms. Adair.
Yes.
Mr. Cole.
Yes.
Ms. Ingalls.
Yes.
Vice President Dr. Pierce.
Yes.
Ms. Reyes.
Yes.
Board President Vera.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. At this time, we will move into public comment. As a reminder, when you hear your name, please join us. If you are in person at the podium, you will have 3 minutes to provide public comment. And as a reminder, before every single board meeting between 5:15 and 5:45, we do have office hours where you can actually have two-way exchange with a board member. So tonight we will start with a remote participant. We have Ms. Shirley Cotter. Topic, Truth is Love. Honor the fact that USA is a Christian, Judeo-Christ nation. Ms. Cotter, are you there?
Yes.
Good evening, Ms. Cotter. You have 3 minutes. Please feel free to start whenever you're ready.
Okay. I'm ready. Okay. Good evening, Columbus School Board. I'm Shirley Cotter, citizen of heaven and race. I'm calling you for 2 reasons. Firstly, to speak truth is love. truth is God is will ways, spirit, and reality. God's love is a life of victory evident in our commitment to others' well-being, even at our own expense. Secondly, in the Holy Bible, John 3:3-7, Jesus reminds us that the human race cannot see or enter the kingdom of God. And thirdly, when the wicked are in authority, sin increases. Proverbs 29:16. It is important to know the difference between religion and the Judeo-Christian faith, because our behavior is controlled by how we define words and the race each of us is in. Are you a citizen of earth in the human race, or a citizen of heaven in the born-again race? Religions are human search for God, but the Jewish Christian faith are God's to humans. Everything in heaven and earth belongs to Almighty Sovereign God, and apart from the Lord, we can do nothing. Thus, when the Ohio Department of Education told me there is no tax-supported school in Ohio that is teaching the big 8 of educated persons, and then I knew I could not use God's money to fund your school. The big 8 is truth. Christ Jesus' righteousness, His forgiveness, salvation, freedom, liberty, and Holy Spirit, love, and peace. Our nation is a Judeo-Christian nation. As such, persons in our country can reject the 100+ tools of God for oneself, but no one can deny God's resources to others, nor deny anyone heaven for his or her eternity. We free, brave citizens of these United States cannot give money to fund sin, error, insanity, tyranny, and sexual.
Thank you, Ms. Cotter. At this time, I am going to ask for your public comment to be over. Thank you. At this time, we'll move on to Edmund Majid. Topic to be addressed: transportation. Bus his child to Columbus Collegiate Academy. Is Mr. Majid here? Okay. We will move on to President Nana Watson. Topic to be addressed: item 14.2. Purchase milk coolers from Douglas Food Store, Inc. Good evening, President Watson.
Good evening, President Vera, school board members, and Superintendent Chapman. I am here once again. I am so tired of coming here, and I know you must be tired of seeing me. I am here again to confront you about the blatant misuse of taxpayer dollars. Tonight, you are opposed to approve a contract with Douglas Food Service, a company based in Arkansas and Missouri, again without any LED goals. This decision exemplifies the disregard that this board shows for our local economy. The NAACP has repeatedly raised serious concerns about why taxpayer funds are consistently directed outside our state. Your refusal to address these concerns and to meet with us is not just unacceptable. It is a gross dereliction of your responsibilities. If you continue to ignore our demands for transparency and accountability, we will take action. We will encourage the media and mobilize public opinion to expose your failure to support local businesses and manage taxpayer money responsibly. We will amplify our concerns on social media and hold you accountable for every dollar spent
outside of this community. We are demanding an immediate, comprehensive explanation of your vendor selection process. This is no longer a request, it is a demand for accountability and a call for immediate action. Thank you so much.
Thank you, President Watson. Lastly, we will hear from Maria Messina. Topic to be addressed, transportation. I would like the board to reinstate buses for students. Good evening.
Hi, my name is Saturn. I don't know how you got the incorrect name, but that's incorrect. Hi, my name is Saturn Messina, and I am a student at Metro Early College High School. I'm here this evening to request that Columbus Public Schools reinstate busing for its charter and private school students who have had it terminated thus far this year. Busing is not merely a service. It is a lifeline for many students, myself included. Busing plays a crucial role in ensuring that all students have access to education, regardless of who they are or whether or not they can afford a safer alternative. Your alternative, offered in place of CCS busing, is a COTA pass. As one of the students offered this, please allow me to explain to you why this is a bad idea. About 1 in every 6 women are sexually assaulted or harassed in the US. There were more than 1,700 public transit-related assaults in 2022, and based off of data starting in 2008, that number will simply continue to grow. And sure, maybe that's a leap, but in forcing me to use COTA busing, a public space where I'm faced with strangers every day, rather than CCS busing, driven by trusted drivers and my peers, you are taking away that choice from me and every other girl and woman in this education system. By forcing me into those situations, you take away my safety. I have lost my ability to feel safe making my way to school. I'm 16 years old, and I'm sure most of you have a daughter or a cousin or a niece, someone around that age whom you care about deeply, so please know that I am cared about deeply. I am consistently afraid to ride COTA every morning. I carry personal alarms and I have emergency contacts set up for that just in case, because I know that if we go by statistics, it will happen to me. Maybe not today, but maybe tomorrow when I take the 8 a.m. bus to my classes, or maybe my transfer. Maybe tomorrow when I take the afternoon bus home and when I walk home. I do my best not to be defeatist, but we all have to realize, admit, and talk about that chance. Not just for me, the 16-year-old in front of you, but for every other 16-year-old that you took busing away from. Every grade school-aged girl that you took busing away from. Age 6 to 18, it could happen to any of us, and you have the ability to not only give us peace of mind, but also to give us safer transportation. I know that this speech will not change your mind, and I am not delusional enough to think that I can change your mind. But tonight, when you go home, please look at the young women in your life and think. They deserve to feel safe on the transit that they have to use, and so do I. So please, give us back the busing that we've had for years. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, that does conclude our public comment for this evening. Good evening, Madam Superintendent.
Good evening, President Vera.
Do you have any reports or updates for us?
Just a few updates. I certainly want to remind everyone that the first day of pre-K is coming up this week on Thursday, September 5th. That is the first day we will welcome back our youngest scholars to school. And the pre-K kickoff for families is this Friday, September 6th, from 5 to 7 at the Grange Audubon Center. The first 100 registered families will receive a special Ready for School kit. This is the opportunity to make sure that our pre-K families have all of the back-to-school just-in-time information that they need to ensure a smooth start to the new school year. Also, we want to, next weekend, it will be a big weekend for us in Columbus City Schools. We have our transition fair on Saturday, September 14th from 10 to 1 at East High School. This transition fair is designed to provide resources, guidance, and support for all of our students. And we also have the Pathway Express. That's the first stop on the Pathway Express for students and families, September 14th. And we will be at the National Veterans Memorial Museum.
And so that's next Saturday. So we are looking forward to welcoming back our youngest scholars. This is the second full week of school for all of our students, and we're looking forward to all of these upcoming events to welcome our families back to school. And next board meeting on September 17th, we will be prepared to bring forth our first monitoring report of the school year. And that will be a monitoring report on closing opportunity gaps. This will be our opportunity to report out on our progress toward meeting that goal in alignment with our board monitoring calendar. So we look forward to sharing more at our next board meeting, September 17th. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Chapman. Good evening, Auditor O'Connor. How are you, sir?
Good. Good evening, everyone. Nothing for me this morning or this evening. Been a long day.
Right. Thank you. And good evening, Treasurer Cook. How are you, sir?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. Any updates or anything for us?
A couple of quick updates. I'd like to highlight some legislation tonight that's directly related to our levy promise. Item 16.1 is our restorative practices. Item 16.13 is math professional development, along with item 16.14 as well. And then in conclusion, item 21.3 is an extension of our technology one-to-one initiative, technology support for that as well. And before I close, I had spoken at our last meeting about upcoming senior leadership meeting, and we did that on Friday, and I want to highlight some of the items we spoke about. The first was establishing our fiscal year 25 department initiatives. We covered succession planning. Over the next 5 years, we have some critical retirements coming up, so we're taking a long-range look at that. We reviewed job descriptions within the department, as well as analyzed the status of our current vacancies. And one of the things we're running into with our vacancies is just a lack of space around filling positions that we have available. So that really concludes my report for tonight.
Thank you, Treasurer Cook. All right, colleagues, we will move into item 8.1, public hearing on reemployment of retired employees. Pursuant to the Ohio Revised Code, Section 3309.345, the Columbus Board of Education gives notice that Paula W. Hughes, librarian who retired from the Columbus City Schools effective May 31st, 2024, is seeking employment with the Columbus City Schools as a librarian effective October 7th, 2024. Item 8.2, pursuant to the Ohio Revised Code, Section 3309.345, the Columbus Board of Education gives notice that Andrea R. Pinnell, Instructional Assistant Literacy Aide who retired from Columbus City Schools effective May 31st, 2024, is seeking employment with the Columbus City Schools as an Instructional Assistant Literacy Aide effective October 2nd, 2024. And then item 8.3, pursuant to the Ohio Revised Code, Section 3309.345, the Columbus Board of Education gives notice that Deborah J. Zwallen, school counselor who retired from Columbus City Schools effective May 31st, 2024, is seeking employment with the Columbus City Schools as a school counselor effective October 2nd, 2024. Colleagues, at this time, we will move into our consent agenda, which consists of items 10.1 to 25.6. Are there any items that a member would like to have removed and voted on individually, or discussion, I'm sorry?
Yes.
Okay. A board member, or Vice President Pierce?
If I'm not mistaken, the minutes from our last meeting, is that 1.1?
I'm sorry?
The minutes from our last meeting.
10.1?
10.1. In the system, it said 1.1 somewhere, sorry. And 25.1, 25.3.
25.3.
And then did you say 26.2 is separate?
Yes.
Okay, so just 25.1 and 25.3.
Okay, so we will need a motion to pull, we'll need a motion for each item to discuss. Is that what you're looking to do, Dr. Pierce?
We don't have to discuss them, they just need to be pulled. One needs to be revised and the other two need to be removed completely.
Okay, so you want to call for that?
That's what I'm motioning for, that we consider them separately.
Okay.
Yes.
Second. Please call the roll.
Ms. Adair? Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Ms. Ingles?
Yes.
Vice President Dr. Pierce?
Yes.
Ms. Reyes?
Yes.
Mr. Simmons?
Yes.
President Vera?
Yes.
Thank you so much, colleagues. So with 25.1 and 25.3, I have a conflict of interest, so I need to vote abstain for that. And then when it comes to 10.1, I was actually in our meeting at 5:58 p.m. last Tuesday. So that should have been updated, but it was not. It is showing like 6:07. So if we could modify that record to show 5:58 virtually, and then vote separately on the other two.
We'll note as corrected.
Any discussion?
Any discussion?
Good?
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so seeing none, so we will do our consent agenda. Do we need to vote on the other two first?
Vote on the consent agenda, then come back.
Okay, that's what I figured. Just want to verify. All right, so we'll go ahead and vote on our consent agenda consisting of items 10.1 to 25.6. Is there a motion to approve the?
Motion to approve with the correction made for 10.1.
Yes. Mhm.
Yes.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Please call the roll.
Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Ms. Ingles?
Yes.
Vice President Dr. Pierce?
Yes.
Ms. Reyes?
Yes.
Mr. Simmons?
Yes.
Ms. Adair? President Vera?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay. So we will move down to other legislation where we will have 25.1 and 25.3 in addition to, so we'll do each item individually. So we'll start with, is there a motion to approve item 25.1?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Please call the roll.
Ms. Ingles?
Yes.
Vice President Dr. Pierce?
Abstain.
Ms. Reyes?
Yes.
Mr. Simmons?
Yes.
Ms. Adair?
I have to abstain.
Mr. Cole?
Yes.
President Vera?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay. Item 25.3, is there a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Please call the roll.
Ms. Reyes?
Yes.
Mr. Simmons?
Yes.
Ms. Adair?
Yes.
Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Ms. Ingles?
Yes.
Vice President Dr. Pierce?
Abstain.
President Vera?
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right. Items 26.1, is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Please call the roll.
Vice President Dr. Pierce?
Yes.
Ms. Reyes?
Yes.
Mr. Simmons?
Yes.
Ms. Adair?
I have to abstain.
Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Ms. Ingles?
Yes.
President Vera?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Perfect. Item 26.2, is there a motion to approve? Is there a second?
Second.
Please call the roll.
Mr. Simmons?
No.
Ms. Adair? Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Ms. Ingles?
Yes.
Vice President Dr. Pierce?
Abstain.
Ms. Reyes?
Yes.
President Vera?
Yes.
Motion carried.
And then lastly, item 10.1, is there any objection to amending the minutes? Seeing none, is there a motion to approve amending?
Motion to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Please call the roll.
Ms. Ingles?
Yes.
Vice President Dr. Pierce?
Yes.
Ms. Reyes?
Abstain.
Mr. Simmons?
Yes.
Ms. Adair?
Yes.
Mr. Cole?
Yes.
President Vera?
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right. All right. So at this time, I just need to a motion. Sorry.
Motion to
Adjourn.
adjourn.
Is there a second?
Second.
Please call the roll.
Ms. Adair?
Yes.
Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Ms. Ingles?
Yes.
Vice President Dr. Pierce?
Yes.
Ms. Reyes?
Yes.
Mr. Simmons?
Yes.
President Vera?
Yes.
Motion carried.
All right. Thank you all and have a good evening.